Hey gang, Sean here with Sean and Don Ventures. I'm going to share with you 1.5 things I would change on my newly built Alu Cab Canopy Camper build. Now these are minor things, but they're things that I've learned after having it built out that I'm like, had I known that in this build process at the end, I would change these. Before going over this, let's go inside. It's a little chilly out here. All right, before we start, my name is Sean, my wife's name is Dawn. If you don't know anything about our channel, we travel all around the Pacific Northwest, sometimes in our adventure van, sometimes in our Alu Cab pickup truck, sometimes with our adventure trailer, sometimes with everything. We share our stories around the Northwest and our experiences, sometimes in vlog style, sometimes in just more cinematic experiences of where we're traveling. If you're interested in any of that stuff, or just love seeing real content, consider liking and subscribing, and please comment below on this video and let me know what your thoughts are. All right, let's get after that one major thing that I wish I could have changed had I known later on in this build what the impact would be with that. And it's a minor thing too. So it is my rear bumper. My rear bumper, it's a great rear bumper, and it's actually one of the first things I modded on this truck from stock Toyota Tacoma. So I didn't know where I was taking this vehicle at all when I put that new bumper on, but now that I have the vehicle here, I realize why I wish I would have went with a different bumper. And the reason I would like a different bumper is I would like a bumper that had its own swing out arms, where it's had its own swing out spare tire, and it had potentially its own swing out jerry cans. So in this setup right now, space is a premium. It really is a premium for yourself. And you have to maximize everything so that you're trail ready all the time. I've noticed with the spare tire on the Alu Cab door as I have it right now, I am very limited to what I can mount on that side at all. In fact, I can't really mount anything over there on those molly plates because the tire comes in contact with it. So you'll see I have like a little demoss shovel over on the side. That's the closest thing I can get with still allowing that door to open. Had I had that on a swing out, first off, my trasharoo bag getting onto the tire and taking it on and off would be much easier than on the back of the door there where it's super tight to it. But I would have the ability to open up the tire, and I would still have a mounting space there for maybe a rotopack or something like that, a axe and shovel, whatever, over on that side and utilize that space. But furthermore, the other thing that I've been kind of contending with is extra fuel for the truck. This boy is heavy now, and you know, he takes a lot of fuel to get some places. If I had that same swing out bumper, I could have 2 jerry cans on that one side that swings out as well. And that is why, in hindsight, I would change out the bumper. Now, am I planning on doing that? No, not at all. Not unless something drastically changes. I'm going to live with it. But if you're looking at a build and you're trying to start from the beginning, kind of think through that. This applies to any canopy build that you have, especially if you're doing a tailgate delete there. Now let's go take a look at the 0.5. All right, let's talk about the 0.5 issue here. So when I had to get the Alu Cab roof rack, I had to get rid of my Prinsu roof rack before, which is full height or full length from front of the cab to the back of the cab. This particular roof rack that was recommended, you know, it covers the first quarter. It doesn't cover this back quarter. And I would look for a roof rack that gave me at least one more mounting bracket, and here's why. Oh! My ultimate goal is to store these goose gear boxes up here on the top here. And in order to do so with these locking mounts, I need another mounting bar here. Now I have a plan on what I think I'm going to do to make this work. I'll show you later if I can do that, not in this video, but I'm thinking about taking some extruded aluminum bars, the same size of these, and just bringing them out this way, and having enough strength, and then mounting the box that way. But this is a kind of a afterthought, and I was like, man, that's a bummer that I don't have one more bar right now. So maybe if this is something that you're thinking about, consider looking for a different roof rack. All right, gang, that's going to do it for this review of what I would have changed differently in this build had I known what I know now. Next up, you're going to see this vehicle, my buddy's 4Runner video, traveling on the West End, traveling through some amazing river spots. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, please consider liking and subscribing to our channels. And as always, until next time, I hope we see you on the trails. Peace out, gang.